Hey guys, it's Mario from the World Axe Throwing League, and today I'm going to talk to you about Big Axe Leagues and how they work. Big Axe Leagues, very similar to Hatchet, have the exact same scoreboard. So the bullseye 6, the inner circle is 5, then it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. The kill shots are worth a point. You're allowed to go for the kill shots once in a match because in Big Axe, there are only 5 throws. Unlike Hatchet, where the highest score is 64, the highest score in Big Axe is 32 because you have half of the throws. You have to throw from the 17-foot mark, but you cannot cross the 15-foot mark. What that means is if you start from the 17-foot mark, like I'm going to right now, I am allowed to do a step throw. So this is the 17-foot mark. I'm actually going to start closer to 18, 19, and I'm going to take a big step and lunge. And so when I lunge, I will not cross the 15-foot mark, and that is a valid throw. Other throwers do not do a step, and they actually will just position themselves 1 foot behind the 17-foot mark, the other one close to the 15-foot mark, and then they will throw with 2 hands. Other throwers, depending on their throw, may just simply take the full throw from behind the 17-foot mark. More recently, a lot of throwers have actually been throwing it like a hatchet and lightening their big axes so they don't weigh as much and they hold them up higher, so it's much easier to hold than holding it at the end of the handle. And that allows you to take a step throw and throw it. Similar to Hatchet, Big Axe, every single league night you will have 4 matches per night. 4 times 5 is 20, so you will have a total of 20 throws. You will be allowed 3 practice throws before Big Axe starts. If your venue owners allows it and has practice starting earlier, you're able to practice earlier and you can have as many practice throws. But as soon as the league official night kicks off, which the WATL judge will tell everyone that is officially underway, you will then only be allowed to have 3 warm-up throws for the first match. Any subsequent match, you will only have 1 throw available to you. One thing to remember is that you have 10 seconds to throw your axe after your opponent throws. So you cannot be waiting for 20 seconds, otherwise your throw will be counted as a fault, which will mean you get a score of 0. So you have to make sure that you have to throw within 10 seconds, and 10 seconds is actually a very long time. Every single match will be recorded by a WATL certified judge who knows intimately the rules and has received the WATL certificate for knowing the details and the rules of the World Axe Throwing League. For Big Axe, they will be using, similar to Hatchet, they will be using an app where they will enter your scores in real time. All the matches will be randomized, and the app will pair you up with different throwers each and every week. And it will do so in its best possible manner. So it may not always be perfectly randomized, and certain nights you might have the same opponent several times over, but it is fully at random. If you miss your throws for a certain week, maybe you're sick, maybe you had some obligations, you could not make it to league, the app will make up those throws for you. So in the subsequent week, you will then have 8 matches. You will have the 4 that you missed the previous week, and then you will have the 4 for that current week. So very simple stuff. It's extremely fun. If you haven't already, inquire with your World Axe Throwing League venue near you. If you don't know if your venue is a WATL member, you can always visit worldaxethrowingleague.com. Use the search tool finder, enter your postal code, enter your zip code, and it will show you all the nearest WATL venues near you. You can then contact them to see if they are running the official WATL leagues, and if they are, that you'd be interested in signing up for Big Axe. For those who haven't already, if you haven't tried it, pick up a Big Axe. The Patriot that I'm holding is actually an incredible axe to start with, because if you're starting out with Hatchet or even with Big Axe, you don't want to start with a wooden handle because it's going to take some time to figure out your throw. Wooden handles, even though WATL uses the strongest hickory wood possible, they will snap. And if you're starting off, the fiberglass handles will last an incredibly long time. This will help you find your throw. This is also not only a very cost-effective option, but one that will last you longer. So if you are thinking of starting Big Axe and you don't know where to start or what axe you should use, start off with the Patriot. You can't go wrong. This will help you find your throw. Then as you start improving, you can then improve the equipment. Do not buy a race car when you're going to the go-kart tracks. Start off with something small, start off with something cost-effective that you can control, and the Patriot is an excellent option for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope this helped, and look forward to seeing you out in leagues and in more tournaments. I appreciate it.